Good morning, good morning, good morning.
What up, though?
They coming around. Where'd it go? I don't know. Get in our way. Gee, you can't edit that, can I? Nigga be like, what? They don't know. It's okay. They're not anymore. Nothing. Standing in the way. Yeah. Everyone outside.
You're a little hoarse this morning. Huh? You're a little hoarse this morning. Your breakthrough cries yesterday. Huh? Your breakthrough cries yesterday. You're a little hoarse.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. What's up? 5716, your boy Big Frank, elected at Big Frank in the morning. What is, what's up? How you living? How you feeling? How you grooving? How you breathing? Jay Cherie.
In the building.
What it is, what's up? How you feeling this morning?
I'm good. I'm on spring break.
Come on.
So, I mean, that's not going to be any less work, but I don't have to go to school except for like work study because I need to pick up hours. So, yeah.
Listen.
Well, yeah, I get to actually spend some time with God. Like, I've been really wanting to. Not doing all this running. So now I'm like, yes, I get to go home, bask in the presence of God. Yeah, and prepare. Amen.
You know.
And how are you?
I'm good. You know, I did some basking this morning. In Robbins, basking Robbins.
You are Aggie.
Just working the vision, man. Just keeping my, gotta keep your head up. Ooh, child. I don't know why. Someone's a man. You know what's crazy? This is what's crazy. I didn't post it on Facebook. I was going to. Encanto, we don't talk about Bruno, is legit stuck in my head. The fact that it echoes in the background of my mind.
We don't talk about Bruno. It's a good song, though. Like, they play it on the radio.
Because it's fire.
Like, honestly, the whole soundtrack is fire.
Yeah.
But, like, we don't talk about Bruno.
It was your wedding day. It was your wedding day. Like, there's no reason why. So, you know, I do dance fitness with the kids. So, I have school in Buffalo. So, I'm able to dance to it. So, it's always, I play it all the time. But it's like, the fact that I woke up this morning, and even though I didn't watch it yesterday.
He said specifically yesterday.
Yesterday, I didn't watch it. I just was talking to Jesus, like, Father God, I love you in the name of Jesus. In the back of my mind was like, he told me, I'm like, what's happening? Not the man of my dreams. Like ridiculous. It's like, God, I need deliverance, okay? Deliverance from Bruno. But I'm in a good mood today. Listen, when we get back, y'all, Big Girl Chronicles is going down. Still locked in the Big Frank in the morning, right here on 5716. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's see what's in the messages. How y'all feeling this morning?
What's good, peoples? I don't want to block the camera.
Morning.
Oh, I'm flashing hot and cold.
Good morning.
Cold outside.
It really is. I was so mad that people was calling this number so much that they actually turned it into like an answering service where he left a message and was like, "Yo, if you reached this, you know what I'm saying?"
He did it first.
Oh, he did that first.
He said he had the number. He had this number. It was like similar like a Google situation, but it was like a talk line number. So he said he had a number, created the song, and then people be calling it. And he still get paid. People still calling the number.
People are still calling the number.
So
Just, I know you guys can hear. So we're talking about kiss people to the phone. You know.
the same thing happened with Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
You know that was his real phone number at the time.
Give me my number out there. Call 716-378. No fact. Oh, I was gonna check my emails because I need to find a message from this guy.
I was waiting for Josh. Josh said that he was gonna take off work today. He said that he might want to come up to his house. Waiting. See if he was going to meet up.
Josh was like, "I'm still."
Right.
I'm not mad at him. Like,
All right, there's a phone number where you can get the report of the traffic. I'm trying to find it.
it really got cold in here today for some reason. Like, I was hot for like 2 seconds, and then, yeah.
That's how it was. In Buffalo. Yeah.
When I tell you,
It
I
was in
came
the
out of
30s.
church
It's
yesterday.
in the 30s going up. Once I crossed over the water at the Tonawanda Bridge, it dropped to 20. I was like, oh, it's gonna be cold.
We left church yesterday, and I saw that snow, and I was so aggravated. Good morning, Erica.
Morning, Erica. What it is? What's up?
I was so aggravated.
That does not say brown pieces. And for those who are reading, I described the video and I put brown pieces, supposed to be broken pieces. Broken. I literally put brown pieces.
You did?
Yeah, he did.
yeah, he did.
I was very confused. I was like, okay, brown people, right?
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know Facebook. I just.
I didn't even see it. Oh.
I said brown pieces, Frank.
Beauty doesn't cover brown pieces.
Beauty does.
I
So
mean,
kind of bad.
I mean, I could try to make it work, but that's not where I was really going.
But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it's broken for those who are tuning in.
716.
Tune in just for the controversy.
Yeah.
Don't cover brown pieces. Hold on.
Listen,
I see what brown pieces are.
It's the candy girl. Hard body. Mr. Chickle Stick. Da da da. Like, in my mind, because we was really going hard body when like Laffy Taffy came out.
Harder than I ever snapped. Super snapper.
Just like, take that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy. Just so inappropriate.
Snapping hard. So good. Snapping on my heart.
How y'all feeling this morning? Y'all good?
It's Monday morning.
I mean, it's Monday fun day. Okay. Okay.
I remember Mondays and Sunday fun days.
Listen, what it is, what's up?
They had a different meaning.
Listen, Laffy Taffy. Let's get my Big Girl Chronicles.
Candy girl. I wish I could sneak that as a message one good time.
You can.
Candy girl.
I watched this thing. Hold on, some of this message recently in the revival. I said, man, they got be great. Be great. Be great.
Yeah.
716.
Can't watch Bel Air now.
Why?
Oh, wow, what happened?
So didn't they actually baby cake?
Oh.
Oh.
And Uncle Phil crooked politician. Yeah,
Because watch it. Like,
That does not mean that she is gay. She's young and she's exploring her identity.
You understand?
I'm asking the question. I understand why.
Yeah, but you understand that this is not
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince. This is not Fresh Prince of Bel Air. This is not just.
These are the names of the niggas that was there.
Yeah, but this is
a whole different type of.
This
Jeffrey ain't Jeffrey. Fresh Prince.
Right.
Everybody needs a modern day Jeffrey in their life right now.
So yeah,
and he's not crooked. He just made a life decision. Just because you make a life decision, that doesn't mean that it determines your character. That's a word. Reach out and receive it. I was like, we need a Jeffrey. Every person needs a Jeffrey right now. Jeffrey is the Olivia Pope of Bel Air. It's handled. Yeah. Just give it a chance, Lord. It's not a bad show. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, and then Frank had to educate me. He was like, "It's not a remake of Fresh Prince. It's just a different experience. Go in with a clean slate." And I was like, "Cool." It went in with a clean slate, and I actually really, really liked the show.
Oh yeah, for 15 seconds. Big Girl Chronicles.
But it's not meant to be a remake.
Sensitive to my 90s.
Lord.
It's like when they get Rugrats over. The film's hurt.
Well, the remake of Rugrats was raggedy.
J Street, it's on you.
What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. It is Big Girl Chronicles, and on this marvelous Monday, I want to help you guys by talking about beauty does not cover broken pieces. I know it says brown pieces on Facebook, but it's actually broken pieces. So I was having a conversation with somebody, and we had something similar going on, that when we are feeling sometimes we are feeling our lowest. Not today, because I just decided to be cute today. But when we're feeling our lowest, we'll dress up to make ourselves feel better and just kind of get our way to gauge through life. But I was also having a conversation with somebody else, and they was just like, when I'm just doing this, when I'm going through it, I'm gonna just, look like I'm all right, so people won't ask me ask me, am I all right? And I asked the person, well, does that really cover up the situation that you're going through? And even though I got silence on the other of the phone, and they was like, why you got to be this deep early in the morning? It was really the point that sometimes we as women, we use the cover up of looking good to cover our broken pieces, and we don't address them. It's like slapping makeup on a face that's bumpy, but at the end of the day, when you take the makeup off, the bumps are still there. And it's the same basic principle that we can't always dress up our brokenness. We have to get to the place where we address those areas that are broken, because if you're going to continue to do that, you live a life of falsehood and have this facade that everything is okay when it's not. And then when you unhinge publicly, you wonder, people are wondering what was going on with you. But the thing is, you had the opportunity to deal with the broken areas in private, and you just chose to dress it up. I remember that I was told one time that, in Black households, we sweep everything under the rug, but eventually it's going to be a big lump there. And you're eventually going to trip over the lump. And it brings me back to this whole idea of us continuing to keep trying to hide the areas in our life that are broken instead of deal with them. Yes, makeup is good. Makeup, is supposed to accentuate, but it's not supposed to continue to be this thing of hiding your skin, when you actually could take really good care of your skin, and your natural skin could be healthy. It's the same thing when we eat. Message yesterday. When we eat, as far as comfort food instead of dealing with and starving after the presence of God and going for the things of God. So this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I want to admonish you to stop covering up the broken pieces, because you will continue to be broken no matter how beautiful that you are. True healing and true radiance comes from the inside. Beauty truly does come from the inside. And you cannot exude that if you're still dealing with the broken areas of your life. Because you're beautiful, you're intelligent, and you're graceful. You're a big girl.
You what?
You're a big girl.
You who?
You're a big girl.
Thanks. So I keep hearing, beauty's only skin deep. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. But just definitely to concur with that. Listen, tend to your broken areas. You ain't gonna like sackcloth and ashes, but you want to make sure you're addressing what you're going through. Listen, let's go now. We get back to the question of the day. I'm giving it to you real quick. You ready for this? Is it the man or woman's responsibility to employ their significant other if you own a company and they are unemployed? You better go downtown. It's going down right here. All right, so I'm going to say Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Let's get it. Peace. Jesus, be my testimony.
Is it though? Is it their responsibility? Because I got questions.
No.
Because
just because you're a good boyfriend, I don't mean you're a good employee.
I was gonna be like, hell no.
It's not good. Number two, baby separation is good. Stay where you at, stay where I'm at. Let's not cut. It's everybody does the same.
Separation is great.
I just don't think it's if you are unemployed, you better go seek the Lord.
He said, if you're employed.
Unemployed, if this is what you want to do, yes, but you're not about to, because you're unemployed, you worry my business that messes my stuff up. No, number one. Number two, can you handle me in authority like this? Okay,
because this authority is authority.
I told my mother, I said, "Ma, you can't work for me because I'm not." You understand that if you come over here,
you're not my mother.
You're not my mother. No, legit, you're not my mother. Okay, I run this. Now I'm thinking expertise in your skill set, but no. So am I gonna take you to be on your phone too much? Can you handle it? Okay, can you handle me being your boss? For real. Not like in a mean way, but legit. Because this is but I think. Thank you for your thought for what I said.
Right.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I'm trying to train you in the culture of this employment, this location.
This is not gonna work.
That's like, because I've seen this situation, so that's why I asked the question. I've seen the situation where it was like, baby girl had her own business. Unfortunately, man had a record. Couldn't get a job.
Mm-hmm.
And I called a man. And it was like, they got into an argument because it was like, yo, you got a whole thriving business. Like, why can't you put me on payroll? And like, she was just like, what more do you want? Like, it wasn't trying to be a jerk. She was like, I understand. Good morning, Derica. She's like, I understand that, the man is keeping you from feeling like a man right now. She was like, but we had a discussion for right now. I'm kind of carrying the weight in the house. No big deal. It is what it is. I don't feel that I should have to employ you. And they literally got into a whole argument. He was like,
no, go ahead.
So they literally got into an argument, and he was just like, but morning, Courtney, but I'm your man. Like, we in this together. It's for Rich Report because they are married. This is for Rich Report. You can't get me a job. Like, you can't start me off. Like, and she was just like, no. Like, she was like, it's my business. You don't really know about, the business right now. He was like, I could just be an administrative assistant. I could answer phones. Like, he was really upset that she would not offer him a job.
Now it depends, because you gotta understand. I did this on Facebook a while back. For an employer, payday hit different. Okay, y'all looking forward to payday. I need to make sure the funds are available for y'all to get paid. Right. It hit different, but I think that because I think the concept is different. For me to hire you as an employee, I need to see the benefit to you to the job. Right. What am I gaining employing you? Am I getting another liability? Or am I legit gaining somebody to help me push the vision of what I'm trying to execute. Picking up a phone might make my job a lot easier, but does that bring me more money? So you think, oh, because I own a business, that, oh yeah, you can put me on payroll, yada yada. Not if you don't aid to the development of me getting more income. Listen, listen, my wife,
put me in stocks.
I just told my wife I'm trying to put her on payroll because I need her to learn the position. But the position I need her to learn is crucial to be being efficient in my sales and production of the radio station. But if you're not doing that, I'm not about to hire you. You better go down. You better go downtown to file. Listen, you better go. I'm gonna say you better go downtown and file. All right, and you better work them. You can no, get out of it. You can DoorDash, Instacart. It's too many options now. No, if you ain't got, if you ain't got no job, he ain't got no car. You better get on that young bike.
At the price of gas, shoot, you need to be on a young bike. But for me, it was
Instacart on the bike.
For me, it was the entitlement factor. Like when like we talked about a situation or whatever, and like they're not connected to Facebook, so like they're not like, yo, you put my business out there. But it was like I've seen this scenario a lot more with women than like guys. Like it was like, yo, he bugging because I won't give him a job. Like, and it was just like I have the people that I'm trying to keep an eye on. I got the people like just because we together, that mean I gotta give you a job. And like legit men was mad, and then like one dude actually cheated. Like was like, yo, I'm gonna go to a woman who finds me worthy enough, to try to be there for me. And she was like, just because I didn't give you a job, like.
Yeah, that's a scenario. I think that scenario is a different scenario. Like not giving you a job is just one thing. Not being home all the time is all different. But I get the so many ways. Right. I get it as an entrepreneur. Number two, my thing is, all right, if you're going to avail yourself, because there's difference between having your own and having a partnership. It's just a real thing. Granted, it's your business, whatever. Babe, right now, they're not employing me right now. What can I do with my time? Forget about the payment side. You get what I'm saying? Forget about the money income side. I know I'm out of a job right now, but what can I do to help you in your business, to make it more efficient for you to get to a place? And if I can prove myself to be efficient in that area, then payroll might become a thing, because usually the load is heavy, but I can make it lighter. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So there's different scenarios.
Morning, Sharita.
I think it's different than saying, oh, I want to be more reliability. Because people don't understand, like, I just had a conversation with payroll a few days ago. Y'all understand, we going to a place. I said, well, help me, Jesus. And the conversation was, do I go W-2 employee or contractor? Because the thing about payroll is this, these people don't know this, that not only do I have to match what I owe you rate-wise, I have to match what they take out of your taxes as well as an employee. So that those $500 or $300 in taxes they might take out, because you got this much money, I have to match that same amount in taxes as well as pay you, and then also cover the business. So you think, oh, you're gonna pay me this amount, this rate? No, I gotta give you this rate answer. I gotta come all the way in, and it's like, Dad, you as my significant other, I'm already holding the weight of the house down. But to do that and to also pay you, I don't see this as a benefit.
Right.
And sometimes on the other side, you don't understand that. You won't see it like that. Right. You think this ain't BK. This ain't a big corp. It's me and you. Okay. Right. we trying to make it. I'm fighting between paying house bills, business bills. Okay. If I pay a house bill, I can't make the business bills work. We may get more money to stream stuff. So it's a different kind of logic or conversation. And if you're unemployed downtown, snap.
I see it both ways.
You can be a rumor.
So, one part of me is like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But that's more because I'm the type of person that I need my space. Mm-hmm. So like, I need my space. But at the same time, like you said before, hell no, because not necessarily that you're gonna be able to do what I need you to do. You know what I mean? And you might not be able to take me as your boss, because as your boss, I'm not your friend.
I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend.
So you can't tell me you're gonna get to something when you're ready, or I didn't get to it today, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. because I have expectation that it to get done.
Well,
when I say it,
listen, what's your schedule?
You don't got no schedule. The schedule is whatever I said. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? No, at the same time, you know, if it's just secretary, like if you are a woman or a man who is very organized, and I am not an organized person, and you like, yo, let me be a secretary. Cool, because I need it. You know what I mean? I ain't got it. You know what I mean? Just keep it being.
Right. You know, for me, it's the entitlement. I'm sorry, like,
but I understand,
because we together, I'm supposed to get like.
But I understand the other side, because as a guy, because if a guy is not if a guy's not working in this society, he does not have work. So I understand his absolute need to want to work in any way or form he can, because as of right now, his worth, he does not have it.
And then, I hear Daniel's point, because it also depends on what I've been doing. If I've been filling applications,
right? If I've been putting work,
if I've been working, and
it's not happening. So I've been feeling more and more worthless as this has gone down, and I am at my last straw. I don't got it. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I even said anything to you. But also understand it on a woman's side, because, you know, most, like you said, you know, you see it more with dudes than girls. But that's also because if a guy is holding it down for a woman, she don't have to work. Is that not saying that, you know, I'm not assuming sexism and all that. But real spit. But I'm just saying, real spit, as far as culture in the world goes, you know what I mean? If a dude is working and he's paying the bills, a woman don't have to do anything. You don't, no, in the sense that you don't have the weight. Right. Of society coming down on you, telling you that you have to.
Like, but then
I kind of feel like it's too many options out here for you to feel that way. Like, for somebody to be like, so if Blue by J Tree take off, you know, heaven forbid, his life, he's like, babe, I need a job. It's too many options out here for me to have to employ you. You got
in COVID though.
But
look,
I'm gonna tell you this.
You ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like it. If you are making a certain amount of money, if I am not making as much money or more money than you, what is my worth in this house?
Then that's an insecurity issue. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me.
If I am, now I'm just talking, I am a standard employee, right? Why not flip the funds and help what's mine in the house if I can? Right. Well, I'm not limited. Okay, yeah, I know this is your business. You had it before I showed up, granted. But if there's a need and I can fulfill it, why not?
Right.
Now, that's different. Now, the scenario that you gave me was somebody who I'm a felon, and I'm having difficulty finding a job, which means that I don't know if we got one car or two cars. I don't know our situation. I don't know what the limitations are. So in my attempt and pursuit, like you said, I've exhausted. Then I got the interview. Felony shut me down still. Right. Just not a sponge. That's just where we at. So I come to you. Can you help me here? And if you don't, now here we go. Communication. A blatant no, it's not enough. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh no, why not? And then why not? If you're not explaining it like, oh, because you a raggedy employee, you ain't no good.
I have a responsibility.
Or you have to break down that it doesn't benefit me. Maybe you want to help me, you can help me, but I can't guarantee you a paycheck. Right. I can't guarantee you. I just can't guarantee you. I just can't. It's just real life, because depending upon where I am in my business. But if there's a need and I can fulfill it, why not? But because if I'm a man and I come to you and have this conversation, and you be like, no. But in a month's time, I watch you hire somebody to do what I just told you I can do. Oh, we got a problem. Oh yeah, let's have a conversation now. Knuckle up. No.
But no, honestly, like in that aspect, I get it. Like I understand that, but like not trying to be funny. Like in her particular situation, the business is good. It was just more like his perspective was, because I'm your husband, you should employ me. It wasn't like, yo, I'm an asset to the company. I just want to be there to support you. It was like, yo, I ain't get it from no place else. I'm your husband. You need to be employing me. And that's why I said the entitlement was just like
the entitlement is there, but I don't know. I don't necessarily mean that he mean it that way. That could just be his mindset under the stress of what he is dealing with at the time. That's just how it came out.
But the question.
I'm just being a dude.
No fact. Because let's talk real talk.
I feel it.
Family,
I was here.
Business with family is not always.
It's not always good.
Not always.
That's why.
But
I will never ever start a business until Cynthia gives something.
Yeah, I say that, but that's only for our culture because the Arabs, auntie, cousin, niece, dad, auntie, sister, third cousin, rocking it, killing it. Big Boss had 2 locations across the street from each other. Living in the house next door.
They were all doing battling.
Facts. So, but listen,
they were selling some endo with them Nikes.
Listen, they ain't the first or the last. I remember walking to the back room with the back. Oh, it's another room? Oh, these are illegal speakers. Oh, there's another room. Oh, there's more going on.
If you got to hit a buzzer in the back room, you probably should.
Right.
Sharita said, the fellas are right. A man's worth is connected to his ability to provide for his lady and family. I completely see what they're saying and understand it. Good morning, Julian.
Yeah. So
that's all. I'm only saying that. Other than that, that's all I'm saying.
Because if they come to you and ask you that question, you deny me, and I provide resources. Now don't get mad. Now I'm gonna say this.
Possible.
Now don't get mad when I gotta get money, and now it ain't the legal way. Because I came to you to ask you.
I did
come back, but now we got a problem. So let me go back
so
to
what I know. So now I gotta go back to what I know.
What I know. Let me go get this baking soda, this pop. What you cooking? Grits.
Really thick and chunky grits.
Why is it breaking up like that? Listen, sometimes. Let me get some. No, none of this.
No.
This is infused grits.
You go ahead and go. Go ahead and go to where you're going. You gotta go to work? Go ahead. We'll take it off today. I'm gonna go.
I gotta go to work.
I gotta go to work.
I was just saying, like, in those particular situations, like I said, with the exception of having a record, because his situation was definitely different. Yeah. But like,
I do that just now.
Sharita said crystal grits.
Now,
but like, like I said, for me, it was kind of just like
crystal grits.
For the whole what Daniel was saying with the money aspect. There's a good chance in my profession that I will make more money than him.
Yes.
Just because right now, television, they dropping like $50 an hour.
30 seconds.
So like, if he's like, well, you make more money than me, I got a problem with that. Then for me, that is a security.
But that's different. Like, what I'm saying is a dude that ain't got a job, can't get a job.
Right.
A random Negro that ain't working. No, you ain't working. That's a problem. You know what I mean? If there ain't nothing wrong with your stuff, you don't graduate high school, you can work. Okay? It's all,
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You like it, Big Frank in the morning. What is what's up is going down. Jake Shereen, Dark Knight is in the building, man. The conversation is always off the chain. If you have not, make sure you check us out on YouTube and Facebook, Fire 716 Radio and Radio Fire 716.
Yes.
It's a little different. We're just typing it about
radio. Fire with a capital F.
Yeah, it's going
capital
down.
Capital S, little O.
So the question of the day.
We have things to get around with Facebook.
Fact. Is it the man or woman's responsibility to employ their significant other if you own a company and they are unemployed? Listen, you can call in 716-371-2780, 716-27, nope, that's not it. 371-2780, 716-371-2780, hit 1, press 1. So, I told, this is the scenario I had in my mind, and this is what I said. It's a bittersweet because if your significant other give them a chance and they're not good at the job, having to then fire them, okay? Because I thought about Tyra. I'm about to train Tyra to do a position. But if Tyra's not good at the job, I gotta let her go. you get 90 days training, 30, 60, 40 weeks, okay? Training and doing it. But if you're not executing it well, I have to let you go. But I can't let you go and realize you got fired. Now you feel the type of way. Now you're not being a wife. Oh, I don't know.
But I mean, technically, if you employed her and she got fired, she could collect unemployment. That works out for the twins.
No, I'll shut the whole business down. No, because because
I was being funny.
right, because but because like this is
fired me.
And this is the difference.
And at church, like,
yo, that's awkward as hell. At church, like, my husband is preaching right now, but he fired me.
I know what I gotta do. Because, like, people don't, like, I'm understanding day by day that I know what I used to do as an employee. Okay? As an employee, I took some liberties and we did some stuff, and I just be like, man, whatever happens. As an employer, you can't afford employees like that. I need you to execute the assignment. And I didn't realize, like, you calling off, you interrupt the progress of what I'm trying to execute.
Right.
I know you're like, I'm just taking off because okay, if this is what if you got paid time off, you request time off, and I tell you no, and you take time off anyway, bro, you up.
So if I come up missing as a co-host. You know that Frank, if I come up missing as a co-host, you know Frank fired me because I didn't show up.
Listen, imagine that being your significant other. Imagine that being the person that you said you can spend the rest of your life with. Now they salty. Okay, you're throwing dishes around. What's wrong with you? You fired me. I got fired today. Did you?
Not dishes. Trey, what happened? Your daddy fired. Your daddy fired.
You ain't got no milk. I'm sorry.
Dang.
Listen, I'm sorry I couldn't pick up your snacks today. Your dad fired. Like, that's real. That's so awkward.
But then imagine being cheated on for a job. Oh, you fired me. Now I work for him over here. And I work. Dang, how you been buying?
You work for Sneaky
The
Link. The Sneaky Link hired me.
But it's just it's hard. I think you gotta know your partner and who you with. Like, but I get not hiring family.
Yeah.
Family, it's not family thing.
Sometimes.
Yeah, listen.
My thing is with anything, if someone does not share in your vision, it's not going to work.
Definitely.
You can't come into my vision with your vision.
None of my biological family will work for me.
You know?
None.
I told my mom want to help. No.
Right. Like I could work with my brothers on certain things, while other things I can't because we will not share the same vision.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't. That's why being who I am, I don't mind helping.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm not, because it's your vision. I'm not about. Don't ask me to come in because depending on what it is, I have a mindset on what that may or may look like.
So put an ad in the paper.
Yeah.
Craigslist, post on Facebook. Indeed. Background checks.
Listen, they do it all.
Yeah. So you gotta figure out because just the significant other is iffy. I get it. Understand it. Like I said, if I can be an asset to you, why not?
Right.
Like if I can come in here and help you
get the work done,
yeah. I'm not going to all necessarily burden you either,
right?
Because even as a husband, I'm making the job easier for my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going. This is only if you understand it, but this is another problem that people don't understand the concept of ownership and owning a business.
Right.
You know.
Right. Even if it's not a significant other, like you said, hire a family. I'm not hiring nobody not in my like bloodline family. Now I got brothers and sisters out there I will hire. But like my dad, I would never do my dad for customer service. If you watching, Dad, I love you. But you gonna talk to the agent, you gonna talk to the customer for like 3 hours. I'm gonna be like, bro, you're supposed to make 50 calls in the last hour and you still on call, I'm gonna want your fired.
It's different. It's like the quality of the person. Like I'm not hiring you just because you're family.
Right.
I'm not gonna hire you just because you're my cousin, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, niece, grandma, great nephew, whatever.
I need you to understand that if you are going to do this,
right?
Do it
the quality,
how I need it.
Say it again. But Frank, I think, what did I say?
I need you to get
Listen,
and I'm gonna ask you for your opinion every once in a while. But certain things, what I say?
Like, do you understand radio? You understand the concept, the idea.
No, you don't need to work here.
What I say?
What I say? That's me talking to Chantel. Wait. Mom, what I said? But I think the spirit. No.
If the spirit, they say it to me. He ain't say it to you.
All right, listen, let's go on down. Big Frank in the morning. That's the question of the day. We'll get back. Some hot topics. Guess what? Y'all ain't talking about my boy again.
His homeboy.
It's
Out
going
here
down.
doing reckless things.
You know, it's going down. You know. Doctor, I try not to. We won't trigger today. We're gonna be okay today. It's going down. I'll find someone saying Big Frank in the morning.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But no, like for real, because I had family tell me, like, yo, when you blow up, don't forget about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I only talk to y'all when somebody died. Like, and I barely get them calls. Like, I find out from certain cousins I like, oh, did you know that this person died? No, I didn't. They died 3 weeks ago. Like, I'm not hiring. Like, if I need security, I'm a hire Daniel. Because Daniel did security.
Oh, right.
But I ain't gonna be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody with some strong secretarial skills. Yo, Daniel, what's up?
Not a strong secretary.
I imagine the
I
days.
am the secretary with a gun. I can be that kind of secretary.
I imagine the days of people watching TV and be like, oh, yeah, that's my cousin. I know him. Facts. No, you don't. Prove it. No, you can't call me.
Sharita said nepotism does not always benefit a business. She'll end up fighting bad the family. Fighting at the family reunion because y'all done fire your Listen!
Yo, that's the worst thing. You fire your brother, you fire your cousin, or your mom calling you. Actually, why? Mama, it's my business. That's why it's my problem. Thank you. Hey.
Why you firing Little Pookie? Because Little Pookie was dealing out in the back of my job. I was selling TVs and Pookie was stealing the TV. That's the problem.
Stealing the TV so we can sell it again. Like,
right.
You make me look bad.
No.
Everybody trust me. Everybody every time I buy something from the store, I always get robbed.
I found my T-shirts on the corner next to the South Bank. That's why.
That's crazy.
No, I was like, there's like no. I don't have honestly nobody in my biological family that I feel like is dependable enough to hire.
There are things.
Like, none of y'all can pass a drug test.
There are things that we are all good at. Some things we aren't. Like, I am good with anything that is physical. I'm good at being creative. So yes, now let's go in the room. Let's talk. Cool. You know what I mean? Oh, you need this to be lifted. Took it somewhere. You need to be doing this. Got you. But when you be like, yo, can you do the spreadsheet? Yeah, I could, but I know I don't really want to. And because of how I feel with you, like as far as your business, like I'm gonna do it because you asked me to, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. You're gonna get annoyed because I'm gonna ask you 18 million questions. Right. And you like, yo, I just really just need you to get this done and over with. So no, don't ask me to do the spreadsheet because that's not me. If you just want me to do regular math, got you.
Regular math, I got you.
Sharita said Pookie and Ray Ray will have you catch a case. Don't hire you.
Listen, I'm not about to
You need a poem? Got you. You know what I'm saying?
Like honestly, this is like not because we've been friends for like almost 12 years, but like the reason why me and Frank, I can take orders from Frank is because like I learned him outside of friendship. Like he became like even when we were ministers together. There was still a different authority. So it was like, yo, Justin, you praying this morning. And there was days where I'd be like, he'd be like, okay, so now that you got that, like, you praying this morning. Like, I wasn't offended because I'm like, he does have a certain authority over me, even though we got the same, same titles. And so when he was elevated to elder, it came second nature where some people, when he was elevated, it was a different transition with them. But like, so I knew as my boss, like he could be like, "Yo, Jessica, this hot topic is whack, and we not talking about this." And I ain't gonna be like, "But dude, like,
I spent all day."
He'd be like, "But it's whack though, so we're gonna just skip over it." So like, he could have that conversation with me, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be like, "Bro, I'm your sister, and I'm older than you." He'd be like, "Yeah, but this is my station, and that hot topic is whack."
No, you know what's weird though? It's weird, like about just that boss nature. Because my business partner was always older than me as well. But his kid was just like, yeah, that's your boss. We just, I don't try to be old.
My mentality is if you gonna come into my thing, like you said earlier, I guess y'all both said earlier, you need to come to support. Like my cousin, he got the provider brand and whatever. Like I never asked like, yo, can I get in on that? Nah, I just buy the hoodies and buy the shirts. And then you share stuff on social media, I just share it. Like, and like, I'm not trying to get in the business, and I'm not going to talk to other. But I might talk to other people like I'm there, but that's because I'm excited for whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not getting no revenue for none of this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm not even getting a discount for none of this. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So like,
it's the discount fee. It's the discount.
Real spit though, I could get one. I just told him, but just I had a conversation. I'm like, look, I'm gonna pay for a price because this is your stuff. I understand how much you paid for it. I understand the work that went into it. I'll be there half the time. You know what I'm saying? Some of the designs, you know. Well, when we were there, you know, I was like, you know, why don't we try doing it this way? Maybe it worked out. Maybe you sold it to somebody else. Don't matter. I don't care. None of my business. You know what I mean?
Black people are the only people who expect a discount.
Yeah. That is
we're
not
the only
true.
People.
That is not true.
Because I have seen the Arab stores be like, the extra blue cheese is 50 cents. And they really be like, yo, the extra blue cheese is 50 cents.
That's not true, because white people give discounts to other white people also.
White people give other white people great advice that causes them to get discounted stuff.
No, they give, and then sometimes they give them stuff for free. Like, don't even play. I mean, I know. I work with a lot of people.
Yeah, I think that we always looking for the deal sometimes, all the time.
Well, everybody looking for a deal all the time. Nobody ever wants to spend all the money.
Yeah.
Things, you know? That's why you go to 3 different Walmarts to look for an air fryer.
But I used to talk trash about, forgive me guys, but I used to talk trash about Black business on Mondays for food. Because I want everyone to eat Black on Monday too. But becoming a business owner, you realize, listen, it ain't everybody, it's me.
Right.
And self-care is still important. So I do take my day. Right. So Monday is my day, period. And I'm not here to have to explain it to y'all all day, every day.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie, the fact that it's everybody and it's on Monday.
It's not everybody. There is a business.
Most people
that is open on Mondays, but they haven't paid for advertising.
It's for most people on a Monday. I'm like, yo, this is.
But it makes sense though. I've cooked Tuesday, Wednesday.
I get it. Like if Sunday and Monday is your days off. One Sunday, because you want to go to
church. But most people who are cooking,
and Monday you just like.
Yeah, but most people who are cooking, they cooking Sunday.
Right.
Most of them, your soul fault. Yeah. They cooking Sunday because they know after Sunday service, you need you some, you know, grandma's hands. I'm not getting them, but yeah,
the jukebox in your head.
Yeah. But definitely, and then running out of stuff. I used to clock. Well, I like that, but I get it. I get it. When it's you can't always go out and go get. You can't always. You try your best.
There are some businesses unacceptable. I was tired of going to KFC and y'all running out of chicken.
That's different.
Yeah,
because
you are KFC.
Kentucky Fried Chicken and you ain't got Kentucky
and you ain't got no chicken. You ain't got nothing besides. It's aggravating. Yeah. Like back when it actually was chicken. I'm not talking about that. But like when it was actually chicken, y'all ran out of chicken every Sunday. It's ridiculous.
Because you rather just come up short and make too much wasting chicken for the last 6 years. You know, this the new procedure. All the time you don't run out. No, this will happen next Sunday again. It's different, but I get it.
Welcome to KFC. All we got is sides. Are you serious?
I feel like there's nothing wrong with it.
And two, that could be management too.
Have a Monday off, all this stuff coming in and stuff to get you through the week.
Yeah.
But then financially, like, you know, this big corporation, but for them, I think that they do better management. And then it's the manager that manages the location. Yeah. Like you didn't order enough chicken. Now that we don't have the supply of it.
If nothing else, we should always have.
That's why.
Chicken.
This money making Monday apparently. Because then for the employee who is the manager, that's why you got to do inventory.
Right.
Okay. That's why you got to let me know how much money you wasted eating it up and getting all the drinks from the fountain up front. Now, because I didn't know.
Something's flashing.
Oh, it's funny.
Okay.
We can't hear it, but they can. It's a solo.
Oh. Okay.
But
yeah, like I used to be like, cause they were like every Sunday, and I'm put them out there at Delavan. Delavan and Grider. First, every Sunday it was like by 4 o'clock out of chicken, and I'm like, bro.
Part of me want to be like it ain't your fault because you live around a lot of people that like chicken.
But you know,
at the same time, KFC, we need to have.
They are taking chicken home. They taking because, dude, the gas station chicken they don't never run out. And gas station chicken smack.
These chicken for my kids.
Like,
These chicken for my kids.
The first time I had gas station chicken, I was like, oh.
It's different.
It's yo. That honey butter biscuit is real. It's real.
It's that.
It's real life.
That's right.
I have never. I was like, oh, so y'all in here making miracles in these biscuits.
I hear.
You're smart.
You is smart. You is kind. You is important.
We gonna hit these like this.
Good morning, Gregory. Listen, Gregory, you gotta try that. If you have not tried gas station chicken yet, gas station chicken.
This is specific. It's specific, guys.
Crispy, crunchy.
Not every gas station.
Oh, but I'm not okay. She said your first name, not your last name. I didn't know who it was. Okay, they ain't got no weight. I ain't gonna hold you on your chicken. It's good. But the Crenshaw's chicken sandwich smack, chicken and waffles from Prince. You ain't paying advertisement. That's all you can get out of me. Definitely need you to Yeah.
My bad, Gregory. Listen.
You know how you gotta whisper, but they can really hear you.
Listen, okay, I know you probably heard that, and I'm sorry. Like,
facts.
You know, the profile picture is really small.
Yeah.
Like, I just know. Yo, they've been telling me about your food. I'ma definitely check your food out. But I think you should get a commercial on the radio.
Facts. Listen. So watch it real quick. So doing a promotion right now for $7.16. Promotion for commercials for people. Give me a call 716-371-2780 for more details how you can get that promotion for $7.16 per commercial, and we'll let you know how we can make it happen for you. All right?
He said coming soon.
Say less. I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm up for trying. We still gotta do the ice cream challenge. The reason why we haven't done it yet because when I went to Walmart. All of the flavors, but 2 flavors was gone. So I may have to go out to like the Walmart way far out where they may not be eating.
Ice cream?
No, like the oatmeal cream pie, little Debbie ice cream.
Ice cream.
So hold on. He said 716-371.
2780. Press 2.
Press 2 for sale.
Lord. Like, why is it so easy to gain weight, Lord? So easy.
There you go.
Oh, sweet off.
So the way we're gonna hit this is different than we normally hit this.
Okay.
Like we did this. We're gonna go hot topics. We're gonna hit these.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna come back. Local news. Hit those, right? Then we're going to repeat the day.
Okay.
We're going to go back. Big Girl Chronicles.
Oh, so you're going to do another fresh
And
rap?
then we're going to do a go back question of the day. Because what was behind the scenes, the way that radio is done. You ever listen to Steve Harvey, pay attention. If you catch him at 6 a.m., 6 to 7, 7 to 8, then they repeat what they just did, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, from 8 to 9, 9 to 10. And he might leave with the final thought. It's the only difference. It's the same call. It's the same hot topic conversation. And it's the same letter, strawberry letter.
Okay.
But that was fresh download. Yeah.
Then you got to refresh it again. It's the same thing, different time.
BGC-Beauty. Sometimes if y'all really, in your words, y'all really know the truth.
Over here, we just don't know it. First, 716, your boy Big Frank. It's your boy Big Frank. Listen, I looked over the music. Listen, I looked over the music and I stopped. I was giving us some directions because, listen, the truth of the matter is, okay, today, the responsibility today, I am actually getting ready to revamp the station.
Mm-hmm.
That's the objectives for today. Is to hit the station with a revamp because it want to be more community, more geared towards us. Like, radio can't see that, but yeah, us and the development of us. And I want to make sure that we are following the format of what successful radio is in bringing our authentic style and nuances.
Yeah. Come on, nuance.
Right. I was like,
Come on. Using them big words at 8:37 in the morning. You have 23 minutes to get to work.
Definitely.
Get out of the drive-thru.
Right.
You're not gonna make it.
You're not gonna make it.
And at least if you're gonna be late, bring your boss a snack. Because I used to do that.
Right.
Like Mad Talk when I worked at DePaul, and I knew I was late, I would bring Stacey a snack. Yo, I'm late, but here these 10 minutes.
You're like, you know what? I ain't gonna red lie you today.
Like, you hear these hot topics real quick, and you know, some people just do right. You know, people just tapped in that time. So we have some unfortunate news that Tracy Braxton has transitioned on. So let's keep the Braxton cancer. You know, they were real quiet about it. I didn't know what you said.
No, I mean, like, if you, I don't watch the show, but I've seen, like, clips and stuff, and you can see the transition in her body.
Definitely.
But, like, it's really sad, because the Braxton family has been hit hard.
Yes.
So definitely keeping the Braxton family in prayer.
And then we have a U.S. journalist, Brent.
Yeah, he got killed in Ukraine.
Brent Reynolds.
Not Brent Reynolds.
No,
not
Brent.
Brent now and Reynolds was real close. Not at all. Who is Brent Reynolds?
He's a U.S. journalist.
Okay.
When I read while I was watching Grand Crew yesterday, he was like Stephen Curry. And I was like, who's Stephen Curry?
Well, yeah, U.S. journalist Brent Reynolds was killed in the Ukraine. That girl still over there? Brent?
Yeah, she's still over there. She is still over there. His last name is Reynolds. Okay. Basically, it was during an attack from Russia, and unfortunately, he lost his life over it. So.
Yeah, and gas prices is evident that we are involved. Okay, clearly.
The fact that like the Seneca one stop is $4.09 right now, we're donkey.
Ooh. And Tevin Campbell has come out gay.
Who didn't
know that?
Is
that really news?
Like, this is not really news. Like, everybody was just like, when he came out, everybody was like, duh. Like,
can I just make a statement? And you may not like me for this statement, but you know. Okay. Side note, I'll tell a quick story. So, homegoing service for my cousin's grandmother was this weekend. Mm-hmm. One of the grandsons is also has an awesome lifestyle. But you know, the it was memorial, and it wasn't necessarily like churchy at all. It was like celebrate, have a good time, turn up beer, ultra, but I had to pray. And the young man that was speaking, her grandson, you know, he has an awesome lifestyle, but he was talking. I was like, preach. I said, this is not church, right? the execution was. I said, if he was in a black church, that would have been a eulogy, okay? Yeah. But it just shows that. That the words that come across can come across in anybody's voice. I have no gay bashing. No, I just don't. Not here. But Tevin Campbell,
we knew.
Right.
You know, we knew probably before you.
We knew. When you said, "Can we talk?" You wasn't talking to us.
The fact that you knew, girl, I know. Girl, I know. I want to know your name, girl. But no. Tevin, you know, your 2 hits were amazing, and we still appreciate you for it. We knew, boo.
Yeah, we
knew. But congratulations on your.
I mean, you waited till you was old and sickly looking to tell us, but I mean, it's
on your graduation.
Excuse me, I need some coffee water. Oh, and here we go. DL Hughley.
Come on, boy. That's my boy right there.
Versus Kanye West.
Yeah.
West threatens to come after Hughley. What happened was Hughley said that Kanye is stalking Kim.
Did.
And then so Kanye responded to that statement.
Saying I could hurt you.
I can hurt you. But only it's just some stuff that Pete been texting Kanye.
I see that. I was like
been texting Kanye some stuff, and then Kanye responded to that. I see Kanye today talking about can't deal with get me started.
I personally feel he should leave the DL Hughley thing alone.
But that's the thing, like he came like DL Hughley was answering a question during the interview. Like this like let we gotta set up the whole story. It wasn't like he was going on a Kanye bashing situation. He was asked a question and he was responding to the question basically saying like he wanted Kanye to kind of get his mental health together, but he's actually stalking Kim and that was abusive. Mm-hmm. Kanye got mad. It was like I got people who could hurt you.
Not only did he do that,
and called him, said that he was a drug addict,
and put the DLE falling out clip.
Yeah,
because he usually at the episode he just like faded away.
And then Hughley came back and was like, "How you gonna come? Like how you gonna hurt me in your youth pastor pants?" Like it was like they was going back and forth. But the thing is, like Kanye and Hughley got people in these streets. Like
I will leave that alone just because that's a different kind of ridicule, Kanye.
But you know,
you can put out as much music as you want. The man is on radio every 5 to 6 days out the week. The man is traveling, doing comedy. He gonna hurt you more than you.
Like he called him a washed up comedian.
He got jokes for real.
Right, you get him. So
he hurt the feelings for real.
The roast were funny though. He said, "Ain't no way," and I'm not cussing. I'd never be scared of a dude who wears "I know what you did last summer" boots. He was like, "Kanye, it's just too bad that you're acting like a nut, like a nut won't stop Pete from busting." Like he hitting home, and I mean that's the thing though. Like people, Kanye in his sensitivity, he's not really saying like he was really just responding to a question.
Right, but you know, listen, when you knock on the door. I don't care who knocking. If you there, it's smoke both ways. I believe it.
That's smoke. You know what?
Vlad TV always asks those controversial questions.
Vlad be asking questions to snitch.
Legit, and then you answer it. But listen, when we get back, we have some local news. I will not get on because I got something to say about Kanye. Of course, okay. That information that Kanye's going to do a little bit of something. Of course, it's Kim stopping and the kids for showing up. I'm not gonna get into it today, but when we come back, some more local news. It's going down. Find someone Frank in the morning. Let's go.
I'm gonna get you a cake. I said I'm gonna get you a cake. Big Frank, Kanye defender.
No, I'll say it now. No, because what happened was I watched the video this morning. You know, Kanye is dealing with the baby mama held up situations.
Like I said, I do have Kanye.
Sharita said DL about to drag Kanye foot to the fifth. When I tell you Kanye is about to be the subject of so many of his comedy specials,
but you know, I feel like the more I feel like it's comedy, number one. Number two, I think that is great content. Yeah. You know, and right now you can run with this, and this is a good way to bring back another level of relevance. You know, he's a different kind of comedian.
Yeah.
He's not just
he's a socially aware.
Yeah. So. But then it's like a catch-22 for me. It's like you political, you this, but then you want to.
He tell the jokes though.
Like DL, because people say like Dave Chappelle is socially conscious, but he is, but he's a different type. Mm-hmm. Like he was like, I'm aware that this is socially wrong, but I'm gonna make it funny.
Yeah.
And make it really inappropriate. DL is kind of just like, so we getting ready to go to war. Who's getting ready to apply to Canada? Like their comedies are different, but like I understand that, you know, DL could have opted out of answering the question or answered in a roundabout way, but that's not his character. It's kind of just like your thoughts on the whole Kanye situation. Yeah. It's like, yo, he's talking her.
But then who was his last name Simmons, can't think of his first name, has said that Kanye needed to be slapped one time. So
the guy from Gene Simmons. He's from Ozzy. He was in that group with Ozzy Osbourne. He was in Kiss. Yeah. Look at you know Kiss, but you don't know Queen. Like
I'm not saying that I didn't know Queen. I'm just saying that I don't know all the words to Queen. I don't know all the words to what's the name. But I remember Queen from just commercials more so than the physical performance. Kiss, I can see,
they had imagery.
Queen had Freddie Mercury, the most flamboyant He's more flamboyant than Elton John.
No,
like
I'm not saying that.
Elton John was never in little booty shorts and barefoot on stage.
But Kiss was on Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like Kiss was like on cartoons and stuff. They were like
they had the whole movie. They got a whole movie with Justin. I'm just saying. Put out there.
You have a supporter.
Is there a standard? I'm just saying.
You have a supporter.
The kids think we don't like cartoons. I watch them. I know.
But I'm down for it's expanding my palette.
No, you're good. you're good. I mean, Queen may not be a thing. It's cool. It's cool. I love Queen. But no, like I get it. You know, DL is about to have a roasting segment.
Man.
Like I kind of feel like he needs a Netflix special right now because
just to let the Kanye out.
Just to go roast the Kanye for 35 minutes.
You know, I think it's hilarious. It's really like I said, you know, it's not that serious. That's all I'm saying. Kanye, not serious. I understand you upset, but like.
But you know what? I'm not mad at Pete because Pete is tired of Kanye.
I hear him, but you know, it's a little different because
he's tired.
He ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see Pete just getting shot random. Like I can just see it. Like you know, just for the like you know, I just seen people get stuff for smaller things. You know what I mean? With against Negroes with less money.
No, Pete. Like honestly, in Pete's defense, though, he is tired of Kanye.
I get
like,
it.
He is like, dude, I didn't steal your girl. Y'all was getting divorced. She came for me. I ain't come for her. Like, and you gonna consistently keep roasting me. You gonna consistently keep you making videos about me dying and killing me. I'm sick of you.
I didn't see the text. Are we date stamping conversations? What is the date? Is this recent? Is it now? Was it beforehand? Okay. Kanye stated, he stated with a video I watched this morning, you know, people was making comments long before, you know what I mean? People been texting and having conversations about what's been going on, you know, and about him. What did he say? He said, I went and got the laptop of the second video of her Ray J, and you know, got that. But then Pete said, I watched this morning. I said, Kanye, it's too much. I said today I won't, but y'all pushing. But you know,
I get Pete. He is sick of you.
I understand that he is feeling it and he wants to say something now. But
because like
he has the right to speak up about how he feels.
But he came for Pete, even though Kim was the one who changed her profile pic to her and Pete. Like on Instagram. She changed her profile pic to her and Pete.
No,
and he went for Pete. Like it's not even his Instagram. It's her.
I hate to say this, but like
because my beef is
but you know
go ahead.
You know, here we go. This only is effective because Kanye is so sensitive. If Kanye was not as sensitive as he is, a lot of this high school stuff wouldn't matter. I feel like if this was a different person, this was I don't know, because I seen comment on girlfriends and he took it too far in that one episode. He had to go out after that girl. Anyway, if it was somebody else, they probably be like, whatever. I don't really care. Even if they was mad about it, they'll say how they feel and it be what it is. But like the little stuff, they probably be like, yeah, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Kanye, love you, bro. But like, you know, just be in high school about it. Though I understand you was in love and you know, that, you know, it's not bad, you know what I mean? It's a rap. It's, you just kind of.
I think Kevin tagged me in something. He said, people will blame Kanye, but this is Kim's third for Mary. We're not talking about
right.
We're not talking about
I'm sorry.
She is the problem.
I'm not going to hold you. She's the problem. Okay? She's the problem like that. But she's a mother. She's intelligent.
I'm just saying.
She's physically
you know, I'm just saying. It's not your fault. You fell into something that you wasn't ready for.
No, he was ready. He stayed silent for a minute. He was just like, you know what? I'm gonna sit back.
No, I'm talking about.
You know what? He got with Kim.
I don't think he was ready for the crazy.
He got with Kim, and Jesus set it up. Oh, hey, God help me, hey. I'm Greg.
I was like, okay.
I was gonna see where it was going.
I was like, let's see how far this gonna go.
No. 10 years ago was 2012.
Yes.
They're married to you. They're married to
That's all far.
I didn't know. I didn't realize it was in here. I didn't realize that they've been consistently.
Honestly, the transition makes sense though, because we first met Kim, her butt was not that big, she was not that enhanced, and
she was playing with that girl.
When I first met Kim, she was already, a porn star. So I didn't know her before that.
So I was like, oh.
I
didn't know Bruce Jenner until after Kim.
After
I was like,
Kim,
oh, Bruce plays tennis. Cool. Because tennis to me was black women. So I was like,
well, that's because you weren't born in the '80s. Because like Bruce was on the cover of a Wheaties box for like trash.
He was.
McElroy is what I.
Jesus is who I know.
So when they talked about like Bruce, I felt really old because like when they talked about Bruce Jenner being on the Wheaties box, I was like, I remember that, and then people was like, he was on the box.
Yeah. I just seen a football player in my head, but I believe I seen a box with him on it running.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah,
that's when Wheaties were delicious.
Yeah, and like I told you, my only challenge with the Kardashians outside of their experiences, it's just that I just want to they legit. Well, it's not appropriate. Is that the word? Black culture. That might have been the right word.
No, that's appropriate. Black culture.
Black culture, and we've all been into it, and I feel like that's that whole white is better kind of scenario for me. And I don't like that. This is just my real serious. Outside of Kanye, outside of all those things, that disturbs me. I love my wife loves Jenner. I'm really disgusted. No shot to her as a person, but it's just like that. You're fighting to be, not unless you're fighting to be, but this inspires you. This is a vibe. I get it. But I feel like this is really you. The lips, the big butt, these features. The episode when they had these cornrows in it. If you don't take these cornrows, not saying that I can't wear cornrows, but
I'm saying you can't wear cornrows.
I'm saying.
Like, your hair don't fold like this.
Stop appropriating my culture.
Yeah, so those things are disturbing
for profit.
Yeah, and
you whoremongers.
No, come on, doctor. Hi. Thank you.
It's our repeat culture appropriation.
Yeah, definitely.
But they really are though. Like honestly, it is sad that the realest one out of all of them is now a woman, and that's Caitlyn. Because Bruce was always in the background. Because like the first season of the Kardashians, I wanted to know what life was gonna be like. What am I watching? And like Bruce was always the guy in the back, just trying to support, trying to be the good dad, just whatever. But like honestly, Khloe conformed because Khloe was my favorite. She was just like, whatever, you guys are skinny and y'all do your life, I'm gonna be thick. And then she changed and she got all skinny, her head got all big. And I was just like, your sisters affected you so much that you changed your whole entire look. That you don't even look yourself. So if you're a black man dating a Kardashian, it's your fault. Yeah. That's like a black man dating Erykah Badu. It's your fault.
That's different.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You see?
You talking about it on the radio.
We're going to talk about this on the radio.
I got time.
They going to turn you out.
I got time.
You never be the same.
I got time for this one.
No, because when Erykah Badu first started dating Common, he had braids and he was a thug.
Fire someone going to say your boy Big Frank like the Big Frank in the morning. This conversation is
almost done. We're going to talk about this.
All right, real quick, before we get into that, let's run through this local news real quick. We had a few situations happening over the last couple of days. A Buffalo student was killed off campus on Bird Street in Buffalo, 19 years old.
This all be on Bird.
Yeah, so just, he was from Brooklyn. He was
from Brooklyn. He was at a party in off-campus.
Never went to a party.
Right, it's spring break. It's everybody trying to have a good time, but that's crazy. A 14-year-old Emerson student arrested for assaulting a teacher.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna talk about her. I want, and I'm gonna say this. You may not like it, and I mean no disrespect at all. You can tag, roast, whatever. I want to see how the new superintendent is going to handle Emerson with this current situation, and what's going to be set in place for the Buffalo public schools. Now, would it be wrong for them now to put back metal detectors and start frisking the kids?
But see that I don't think it was a metal detector. I think the student assaulted the teacher with a desk.
Yeah.
Legit, picked up a desk and smacked the teacher.
Right. It was that level of discipline. How you correct? Listen, I told this little kid, I'm getting in trouble. Lala, don't fire me. Little kids are talking junk to me. I said, oh, you got it twisted. I'm not these regular teachers. Okay, no, get away from me and move. The teachers at home, yeah. I'm not gonna beat your child, but
I will demand respect.
Facts. And
I'm not your friend.
And parents, I know we love our children. I love my son.
But your children, y'all need to understand. Okay, no, I'm gonna put this out there because I'm a stepfather right now. So
I'm the stepfather, right?
I had to go and talk to a teacher the other day, okay? Just to figure out that so-and-so is lying. So, look, parents, your kids are nice. They're special to you. I get it.
Right.
Your children in school are just another one of these kids in school. I need you to understand that everybody needs to be treated the same. Your kid's not special when they walk into this door, though. If they need help in something and the help that they need is very specific, that's different.
Yeah.
But your kid should not be acting out in school because A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you should not be coming behind them like, well, you ain't do. No. Thank you. Look, if you're a parent, you need to be a parent to your children.
Like, for example, like right now, my
Stop
son.
sending your kids to school with no discipline.
Right. Like right now, my son's a biter. His team's coming in, he just bite down. So I wouldn't be taken back if we go to daycare or something and he bit somebody.
Right.
Dad, what he's going through right now, we got to work with the process. But this
Trey.
I'm not gonna say I want to say it. This young man. But this man I talked to him like he was number one halfway grown with attitude and with sass. So, who you talking to? Because I'm not none of them.
Oh, no.
We can shut this down right now. I don't have to be here at all.
Right.
Then watch who you talking to. This I run this dance. I just no. You can leave now.
I'm throwing everybody kids.
I'm not. Listen. God has delivered me from the snatch first. Y'all don't understand. Forget that. I was a snatch first, then talk. Like, grab, bring clothes. I think I loosen my hands. I took one boy to the ground one time, then I talking to him on the ground. Having a good conversation in a headlock. God loves you, and He really wants you to be better. And I don't want to be that kind of person. So,
no, but it's true. Get your kids.
No, facts.
Get your kids because the wrong teacher.
It's going
mollywop your child.
And then you're going to be mad.
It's
but your kid don't want to throw a desk in the
Because if your child smacked me with a desk, I promise you I'm catching a case.
Facts. The Niagara Falls man was arrested. Julius Tyrone Hall. For
name.
What is Tyrone in court?
Found 2 handguns, sawed-off shot.
A short barrel AK-47. Short glasses. A short barrel AK-47 and some narcotics. He was already on probation.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to talk about this man too. I'm not going to talk about this man because he's local, and I feel like just his name alone. He got a lot of kids.
Why his nickname is a real first name?
It could be his middle name, and they just call him.
Why they call him Tyrone?
Why did they put it in quotation?
Because it's Julius.
That's his street name, Tyrone.
But Tyrone doesn't even go by, and it's like we know. Listen,
well, you know.
Yeah, if you know the region, you know. Listen, when we get back, we're gonna get into some more stuff, man. It's going down. Big Frank in the morning, right on 5716. Let's go. Let's get it.
I'll just say, Niagara Falls only got so many high schools. Come on now. Y'all all know each other. Don't blame me. I know.
Right.
Now I'm getting back to this debate.
Yeah.
Erykah Badu, when she dated Common, he was a thug and cornrows. When she dated
Erykah Badu dated Common, he came out with a song called "I Used to Love Her." They ain't got nothing to do with him being gangster.
No, he was a gangster in cornrows. When after she dated, he was real different.
Because
she dated Andre 3000, cornrows and a gangster.
What she did
they broke up, furry pants and a vest. I'm just saying.
I know what? Then I'm gonna tell you this, and you're not gonna like it. After Erykah, everybody rapped better.
That's not true.
Everybody.
That's not true.
Comment after Erykah, his flow and his lyrics got 10 times better. Andre after Erykah.
3 Stacks has always
he always had lyrics. But
his
creativity came out after Erykah.
That's because the enhanced team that she probably gave him.
Also, Jay Electronica before Erykah was just Jay Electronica. You know what I mean? Gangsta dude. Taylor trying to came back, started spitting real knowledge, real spit, and bars got so much better.
Cause you know,
and that's all I'm saying. Erica, don't get me wrong. Erica will change you, but she does not change you for the worse.
You know,
I need y'all
not
to feel that. That's not true.
What she does is she opens up the people to their ancestors,
open you up.
And then she has
to her enhanced fusion.
No, she has her own bodily fluid, juice, aroma
made of gold.
No, it's made of something. It's not gold.
It's gold. And
it's
then
not
the
gold.
other thing that she opens up a man to tap into his Afrocentric
Morning, Mama Ross.
sensitivity side.
No, she laces their weed.
She
make them different
she
people.
open you up mentally.
Yeah, I mean, she real. She
Sharita said it. It was the drugs. Erica Badu had those teas. She drank. I'm telling you.
It make you more. It's crazy. She make you more black. I don't get it.
No, she knows. She make you a little bit more because Common.
She wake you up, man.
Common has
so much
said
more.
it. Common said after dating Erica Badu, he can never see himself settling down with a woman. No, because she affected him so much. He said like he can't commit. He can't commit.
She might open up to polygamy, bro. She might open up the whole other.
She opened him up to drugs.
Erica's apex female. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's just the drinks alone.
I do.
It was just fucking place.
I'm just saying, she ain't drinks alone. She got kids with. Now I'm just saying, man.
How many kids Erica got?
She got 2.
Yeah, girls.
She got 7.
She got more than 2.
Yeah, I feel like
she got a younger. Daughter. Well, I know she got a couple kids. I know.
She has a son with Andre and a girl.
She probably not young anymore.
I feel like Google hears us.
The prophet Google. Because no, she got
7 Puma and Mars.
She got 3 kids.
7 Sirius Benjamin,
right?
Puma, Tommy Curry, and Mars Makiba Thesson.
Drugs.
These are
well, she said no. I remember she said she named him 7 because 7 can't be divided. That's why she named him 7.
That's deep, but
that's what I'm saying. Y'all not trying to hear what she trying.
But division is gonna be his battle.
But like it can't be divided because half of 7 is 3.5. Like, see when you smoking that stuff, you give your kids smoking stuff.
It can't be divided into another whole double round decimal. That's what she's saying.
Whatever.
I hear you.
You can be. I love Erica Badu's music. I will never not love her music. Like
her kids,
Big Mama's Son is my
Her
favorite
kids in
album.
college, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, her Andre's son is excelling, but
all her kids doing good.
Them drugs. It's the drugs. It's the drugs.
Open your mind, man. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I would try.
I would pray that away.
I just
Erica got that one.
I just want to hug. I just want to feel it.
And all that herb will transfer over.
I just want to know.
Okay, you get a whole lot of. You get a whole lot of transfer.
It'd be like how high when the plant smell. That'd be like Mama Ross said she'd be messing with that spiritual world. Listen.
My work would get so much more creative.
Look at you. I'm here for creativity.
I know.
We would lose you forever.
Creating me creativity.
Listen, and we will never be able to get you back.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna put it for Sunday.
You know, Kyra still got crazy bars. His bars is even better.
And
I feel his bars better.
He can't commit. His perspective on relationship is messed up after.
Yeah, but his perspective on love is so new and beautiful.
He can't commit.
I'm just saying, I listen to his music. I hear what he's saying.
Music is different from relationships because if love was so beautiful,
now the question is why he can't commit. Because
so in his interview, this was after they broke up, a year or so after they broke up. He said he couldn't commit because he opened up so much to her, and I think she broke off the relationship, and he was like, he felt like at the time that was the only woman he really loved, and she opened him up, whatever that means, teas, drugs, whatever. She opened him up, and he was like, ever since then, I can't see myself committing to nobody else.
I get it.
All I heard was that Khaled was vulnerable with her.
Exactly.
He got his heart broken.
Absolutely.
And now he feel that he can't be vulnerable.
So he's trying to go with us, Tiffany Harris.
But he lied about his breakup with Tiffany Haddish. He said it's because the public reason
Alicia Keys
was saying that it was like, oh, because our schedules won't allow us to be together. Tiffany was like, that's not the case. I would take flights out. I would go visit him. He would take flights out. He would come visit me. But he told you he was going to commit. He could not commit.
But it makes sense though, because that window is window. Listen to me. Once you open up your
once you go drugs, you go bud.
Once you open up that
I can't say the drugs. I refuse it.
Being vulnerable and open, and then releasing yourself to such a degree, and it's tiers and layers, and how much you open up, and then it gets shut down and shut out. Change. Change.
But don't make
love changes. Love.
Dang, don't make you a
better rapper. See, Erica said drugs are a portal. It is like, and that's the thing though. Like, I don't really think she was the reason why he became a better rapper. It's the same reason why people want Mary J. Blige to make music after she breaks up.
I don't want Mary to be sad though. I like Mary to be sad.
Like, I think that all those components together plays a role, because if I feel comfortable laying my head in the bosom of a woman and I open up, you get degrees and parts of me that I've never released to anybody else. So now I put my heart in your hands, and now that you decided whether to herb, tree, and drugs and now dismissed, now I've gone through number one, being open and being hurt like I've never been hurt before, which now provokes the creativity in me on a whole level, because I've been hurt. I've been damaged. So now here we go, Kanye. I got you right. I have to get out what I've experienced, and this is I hit a new level in my life with this relationship. Here's the new level. That's why Mary J. can write how she write. And she done been hurt birth to skirt, okay? Skirt. No more. I'm fine. But
no, like, okay, because for me, doing research on drugs and stuff like that, like, and as an artist, I will say this. As an artist, Erykah Badu, I respect you. With that being said, I feel like dating Erykah Badu, and this is based on interviews of people who have it, is like taking ketamine. Now, people don't know what ketamine is. Ketamine is a horse tranquilizer that now they're introducing into psychological studies. During the moments of being under the influence of ketamine, you feel a euphoric feeling. But the come down is what destroys the person. Because when they're coming off of the drug, they're literally like crashing. It's painful. It hurts. They're like, what happened? Oh, okay. But like, and then after a couple of days, it's being okay. Like after the come down, after a couple of days, they're okay. But then they need the next dose of ketamine. That's how I kind of feel like it is with dating Erykah Badu. They had a high. They drop down low. It's like, okay, we're going to work this out. You have your few days of good. And then you go right back for another dose. And it changes you. Like on long doses of ketamine, it changes you.
Baby, I'm not ketamine, okay? You agree to be the same, okay? Okay.
He said, baby, I'm not ketamine. If you go home and tell Tyra that you're ketamine,
guess what?
Tyra, if Frank says that he's your ketamine, right? But no, like that's how I see it, because like a lot of these artists, especially with like Andre was just like, when you experience certain things together, when you experiment together, drugs, like somebody has you open.
It could be anything. Sexually,
anyway,
anything.
Drugs. Okay,
drugs
and sex. Y'all open yourself up, drugs and sex, whatever, and then it doesn't work out. It's like now I have this uncrazy level of exploration that I can't tap into it without you, so now I can't come in.
Right. So for those who get ahead of the next conversation, this is your 20-second window to leave and then come back. Okay, 10. Are we at 9? Oh, we're at 5. Oh, we're at 4. I count different. We're at 1. So take drugs already, right? Herb, elevation, degrees, whatever. Take that already sensitive in a state of euphoria for the drugs. Take drugs. Now add a sexual encounter to the drugs in that moment that might change your world. You might do something you never experienced before. Okay, I know what I'm saying. Whole new world. Okay, you add that. Okay, and then you also get the fact that
place I never knew.
she now she also got you. Watch how crazy this is. This is so crazy. Not only is it the experience, but now I got to address the senses because mind you that I have scents that mirror the echoes of my body. So what's burning is the essence of me and that aroma of me. So not only are you having the euphoria experience, you got the sexual encounter, and then the smell of this attracts all of that. You get what I'm saying? This sounds scary, right? So all that is happening.
Make you feel like that.
And not only is that happening, but now you're also open. So your heart is open, and now you are in here. And then what she does after I've gotten, I'm not saying she got what she needed, whatever the case may be, she had no longer use of this vessel. That sounds so scary. I release you back into the atmosphere of experience, but you had this moment, and now no other woman has yet to come up to the experience that you had and live from now I can't commit. Then now I've been tapped in more to my sensitivity because what happened was I can guarantee this, that Erica makes it okay for that man to feel more tapped into himself and not have to look to the standards of what a man should look like, a man should be. That's how we get the more so.
Andre 2000. In furry pants.
But that's a mean equation. That's a mean.
And it's funny.
All
three people I know that got to relationship. Erica has all experience, have all left that experience, all of them different.
Mm-hmm. Mess up.
I don't think any of them really is messed up. Andre became more open about how he wanted to be creatively, creatively. Common technically went from being this dude that was from the streets to being a man. And then Jay Electronica went from being this nigga that's from the hood to this guy who thinks in a more elevated way, especially about his people.
Yeah. And what happens is, and this is the real thing, because as a man pursues a thing, he will do what it takes to get it, to attempt to maintain it. So our men ain't just like, I'm going to be, no, I'm going to dig, I'm going to study, I'm going to take a conversation and look into it more, which now opens me up more consciously to things. So I'm not, granted, yeah, dangerous, absolutely. Don't do it. I wouldn't suggest it. But definitely.
Seriously. Because, she even said, she used to pray with them and chant crystals and stuff like that when he was asleep. And I'm just like,
this is a different kind of rock.
Not only have you been enhancing their teas and drinks, but you've been doing crystal chants and everything while they're sleeping. It's different.
I was just saying that kind of experience is really crazy. Now, what if you can experience that? Now, what?
Stay away from everybody.
How you can experience that, right? But in a holier way.
You better read the book. You want to be elevated? Read the book.
One woman can make you feel that same way, but holier way. Say it again. Can make you feel all those things that as that's gonna put it, Erykah Badu will change you to her. What if a woman could do that for you? But
so watch it. Let me listen up. So if you took that equation and in God more so, number one, what you channel is holy, what you channel is pure, what you channel is authentic, and then you take the limits off. Take the limits off the things you say you can and cannot do and not willing to do. You might find yourself in a world that's all branded just for you. Okay, boo.
That's how nice. It's not nice. I don't like that. That's all I'm saying. I don't like that. I don't mind being obsessed. I want to be obsessed about the right thing. Let's love each other. We still love Jesus. I would love Jesus more than you. I still love Jesus more than you. I want to heal.
BGC, you ready? Another round. Let's see where we're gonna go.
This is gonna be interesting.
I know. Definitely.
I gotta try to come up with the same title.
I'm excited.
Same thing, just you rock it how it rock. You ain't got to be exact.
Lord.
Ain't gonna be the same.
It's not gonna be the same.
That's good.
It's just not gonna be the same.
God never.
Because I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to know my secret, BGC be fresh downloads sometimes. I'm telling y'all, it ain't always premeditated.
Well, the first one was for the people that's a super hard. This one is a smile.
Right.
My cousin say. My agent say.
I ain't gonna lie.
I miss my girl, Little
My
Kim.
brother say.
Preston preached about music.
My sister said.
I was like.
Everybody say.
That'll mess me up a little bit.
I promise the stump, the whole stump, nothing but the stump.
It ain't, but it is though. You're almost done though.
Stump. Stump.
Kurt Franklin really PDA.
Put the pants together. Yo, his son is on a show. His son is on a show, and all the dudes is gay on there, including Andrew Caldwell.
Talk about that way.
Let's talk about it, 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 talk about it.
Jay Sheree, it's on you.
What's good, everybody? It's round 2 of Big Girl Chronicles. Listen, the title was, you know, beauty. What was it? Beauty.
Beauty stinky. Yeah.
No,
Beauty doesn't cover broken pieces.
Beauty doesn't cover broken pieces. I just love when people revamp stuff and let you know if this more happens. I'm not. But no, No, for Beauty doesn't cover big broken pieces. I really just wanted to talk about how we sometimes mask our broken pieces by dressing it up. So I'll take a situation, make it kind of personal, so it can be applicable. So when I was in my deepest parts of depression and I was in a very, very broken place, I would be dressed head to toe cuteness. I mean, smelling good, effervescent, you know, nails done, hair done, everything done, lashes popping, eyebrows. There was 2, and it was perfectly arched. You know, like I would put on my cute, like this one skirt, and I did get rid of it, you know, because it was a little too short. But this one skirt with my little outfits, and I would try to dress up just so people wouldn't ask me what was wrong. And it was crazy because, you know, the ones who had discernment was like, what's going on with you? But like on the outside to everybody else, it was like, yo, she cute. You know, she looks good. But on the inside, I was completely broken. And oftentimes we try to mask our brokenness by dressing it up. You know, maybe it's Maybelline on this situation. But like, at the end of the day, we have to be able to address these broken areas because eventually your brokenness is going to shine through all of that cuteness and you will fall apart. You will go from being broken and beautiful to broken and homely in moments because you can't hide it anymore. Because why? Because you don't have the energy to hide anymore. So in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I'm just admonishing you to deal with the broken areas of your life, because when you are whole and you are together and you are fully healed, that will shine through greater than any of your circumstances or situations. Because you're beautiful. You're intelligent. And you're graceful.
You what?
You're a big girl.
You're who?
You're a big girl.
Listen, when we get back, we get into a question of the day one more time before we get out of here. Listen, it's going down Big Frank. Question of the day is it demands of women's responsibility to employ their significant other if they own their own company and they do not have a job? It's going down. 5716. Big Frank in the morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there's something wrong with me. I'm
the church this morning.
So yeah, his son.
Yeah.
His son is on a show.
His son that they don't like, the one that's
the one he cussed out.
He was like,
I'm cussing him out too.
Yo.
Honestly, I feel like Kirk is every Christian parent that have had enough. Like, but no, I saw the trailer for it. It's on Larry Reed. Go look. I saw the trailer for it, but like at first I was like, okay, it's a couple of gay dudes on here. But then, like, as the thing is going on, like a bunch of effeminate men, like they fight and they go, and one guy goes like, so is this hard for you because you Kirk Franklin's son? And he starts crying. He's like, you know, it's hard because I was abused. And like he starts crying. But his little house boyfriend was like hugging him, like, I'll always accept you. But like, what caught me was Andrew Caldwell is on it, and he is flamboyant, like. And so people was tagging me like, I thought you was delivered. And he was like, Bobo, don't come for me because I come. Like, he was going off. So, Kirk Franklin's son, it's called Bad Boys or something, but it's
Bad Boys and Preaching Kids. Bad Boys and Church.
I'm going to find the name of it, but it's called Bad Boys or something, but they look all
Ain't no bad boys in my house.
Yeah, they look all.
Oh Lord.
So somebody was like, "Oh, Kurt Franklin's set." I was like, "Oh."
Don't be acting out this shit, okay? So if you have it.
There it is.
You don't want to figure it out. You mad. You mad.
Zeus Bad Boys Club? No.
Oh, it's just called Bad Boys.
Childish.
So that's the trailer. So you're like, oh, okay, it's got, and then it shifts.
Like you do too much, like you're not ready for this shit. Let this shit flow natural. Everybody having a good time. You think it's all right? I'm gonna try my own right.
I don't know what the first one was. He saw he was gonna put a gun out.
But you think like at first it was him, but it's like yeah. Courtney said post the link for the trailer. We got you.
That's crazy.
Let me see it. Courtney, I'm gonna see if I can try to get you the link.
Somebody gonna get shot.
How do I post the link?
Where is it?
That's on Instagram.
Somebody gonna get shot. I'll say this, I couldn't do it, so you know. Can't do it.
How can I get the link?
I couldn't do it because I.
Oh wait a minute, let me see if I can copy and paste it.
That's crazy.
Courtney, I'm gonna try to work this out. Give me a second. He said somebody gonna get hurt. Listen, I'm telling you, like.
I thought it was special when I was younger. I wrote a song to this melody, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I killed it." And then I was like, "Wait, I can't put button like this out because we're not playing good, but you know, I ain't paying for the rights." But I thought it was original. The song.
I thought it was original.
You know, I just thought I had a feel. You know what I mean? For how this sounded, I was wrong.
Bad Boys.
Let me see if this will do it right here.
Not proud of it. Well, I ain't proud of it because I was young. I didn't know. I was being creative. Good job, Dan. No one else will say it. I'm going to say it to you.
There you go.
Good job, Holmes.
Oh, that's that dude from Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Oh, the TV show?
The
the car commercial.
Yeah.
And that's how Mary Had a Little Lamb. Egg.
I've never seen that before.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Where did you watch it? Other than on TV. Like, did you watch it?
I got you, son.
Did you watch it on Hulu? Did you watch it on...
No, it was just like it showed up on Facebook one day, and it was just.
I don't get Facebook commercials.
No, it just randomly showed, but everybody was sharing it.
Everybody sharing online. Or maybe I just listen on Facebook at that point for a while. You know, so you gotta take Facebook breaks. Very important.
It's like, and that's all Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Mary, her lambs. Speaking of Mary Had a Little Lamb, you know, Mary was wrong. Mary was wrong. And I don't care what I said.
You know what?
Mary knew that the rules that she could not bring a lamb to school. She know y'all bring no animals to school. And then you had an attitude.
But did she bring the lamb to school?
Mary said that Mary
had a little lamb.
One day.
No. Everywhere that Mary went, man was sure to go. The lamb was just following Mary.
The next line of that song was,
he followed her to school one day.
So this is the Trump fan audio.
Oh.
All right. We going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay. Y'all have to switch it. All right. We going.
That's the
What a
full
money
video.
reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm doing something real big this month. In the jail, they're trying that and they beating us. I'm gonna be about $400. Just give me your bid and the picture because I'm paying. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay, I told y'all before, y'all know that I get all these good deals and everything else. Y'all better ask about it because I do all that all the time. And then okay.
no goodness. Anyway, so glad I didn't watch that video.
And that's on Mary. Had a little light.
Because I would have been on face in the comments.
I mean, like, where the money reside was catchy. Where the money reside, where the money reside.
People in this world are just different.
Stuff out of me.
People in this world is crazy. Like Andrew Caldwell. You know, he was just.
Everybody knew Andrew Caldwell wasn't good. Like, so this TV show is just going to further affirm what everybody has already known. Talking about, I have sex with a woman. It felt good. Bruh.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Bruh.
Your mouth is.
Bruh.
Pretty much.
Bruh, we don't even know if that was a real girl. Bruh.
I'm a better people in this world. You know, I'm married.
So much stress. Right, man. I'm about to get married.
You know, imagine this, and forgive me, everybody finds good offense. Imagine being a man, you know, you work for Lord Jesus Christ, trying to be saved, you know, and your discernment just have to be off for a good year and a half. You're just not discerning, you're just not tapped in. The fact that who you pursue to be your wife could actually be your husband. I'm trying to do this. And just, man.
See, that's where you went wrong. First of all, when you started to pursue DNA testing, when they go to the bathroom, swipe their rim. Get that test.
Who's swiping the rim? Let me go to the bathroom.
Right.
No. That Q-tip in your purse.
Just swipe.
Jess, I don't know, hurt you.
No, the only reason, it's not who hurt me. It's the reality of dating. Because people lie. And if your discernment is off for a year and a half, I got questions.
You know, you could be infatuated and something soon without even paying attention to the signs. Yo, yeah.
DNA testing. I need to copy your birth certificate.
It can be altered.
I'll never do that. Should I say? Well, no. I'm not the end of the road. I'm not the end of the road.
I feel like if you are suspicious, if you feel suspicious to me, yeah, I'm putting down.
Yeah. You know what?
Get that test back, so.
Y'all watched that one show, you know, worst roommate, and I was like, yo, I don't know how y'all was letting this man just, you know, be in my house. Well, y'all grown women, y'all shouldn't have to do roommates. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
20 seconds.
I was like, y'all seem to let that man in there. First time he raised his voice at me.
If I feel a little uncomfortable,
sir,
swipe that rim.
Sir, you need to get up out my house.
Like, so what was you gonna tell me you to do?
Never. First of all, it's your boy, your big freak, like the big freak in the morning. J Street Dark Knight, man. It's been a good and amazing morning. Listen, the question of the day was this: Is it the man or woman's responsibility to employ their significant other if you own a company and they're unemployed? I talked about this earlier today already. My question was simply no. Pretty much no. Family's not always the best employee.
It was an all-encompassing no. Family, significant other.
You understand the scenario in different varieties.
But, you know, depending on the situation, the answer could be yes. You know, if you are going to be an asset, as you said, right. Or if you're just trying to support, it's also a reason why,
you can work
that could turn into employment if you don't volunteer.
Even volunteering is hard because it's volunteer, you don't really got to show because you do what you want to. But if I'm dependent on you and you don't show up, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be real hurt.
I'm saying, if you make yourself if you make yourself available, you make yourself an available asset to this company.
You said two things in this statement. The first one, which I won't repeat,
because you're trying to do better.
You cut the asset short. But if you want to be that, first part of that, a jack, and you're not gonna work for me. But if you want to be an asset, that's different.
You're gonna be an available asset.
I
feel like that's worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because people can volunteer, but that don't mean they always gonna be available.
Not gonna be available.
Listen.
Because
I would say I will volunteer for a lot of things, but I'm not always available.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even put the people on blast.
You know who you is,
but you know who you are. You know, oh, I'm down. But what happens is business has ups and downs. It is not always the same consistency, but you got to know how to just. I'm here though. Like for right now, the radio station. Like, unfortunately, fortunately, thank you guys, but no, there's no financial payment at the moment. But rock, you just rock with me. Rock dead Beninese every time the beat. Sorry, but definitely rock with me consistency, because I remember the days where remember the days that I wasn't there for, but I remember when Ricky Smiley was just in a room similar to this.
Mm-hmm.
When Tom Joyner was just in a room to this. Where the morning show was not hitting, wasn't popping like they are now and have been. The fly jock, if you will. So consistency is where it's at sometimes, and sometimes you got to just be in the right place at the right time. And I think you guys are being right here, right now.
Aww, that's such a tender moment.
So many hugs there.
I just feel like,
I love you.
No, because I do it because I love it. Like, and I really do. Like, and when you're doing it with the right people, it doesn't feel like a job. Like, getting up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, this morning it's a little bit different. But getting up at 5:30 in the morning to be here, I love what I do.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean,
I'm not sound effects soon.
When compensation comes, it comes. But like, I love.
I'm talking about when kind of comes.
No, when compensation comes, it comes. But like, when you do what you love, it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like a job. School feels like a job.
School is a job. Everybody, school is a job.
I low key might go back. I'm in conversation with myself in my mind and my heart and my feet.
Okay.
I told Jada that. I was like, look, school is your only job.
School is a job.
Right.
Being an adult learner is trash. Let me help these people out. Let me help y'all out here. Being 30 some odd, mind your business, years old is not cute. Trying to be an adult learner. If you have the opportunity to go from high school, even if you take that gap year, finish while you young. Yeah. Because when you're trying to adult and go to school, it's trash. I'm telling you now, it's trash. Words of wisdom.
What you're really saying is find good mentors that can help you in your education.
Even if you got to get a general studies degree, just go on.
Educational pursuit. Because don't get me wrong, I had good mentors. But I wasn't in the right mindset. You know what I'm saying? So,
I hold that in. You might get a hit. When we come back, final thought, they ain't about to tap into a place. Now, listen, we got a few more songs about to rock out with you. Listen, it is 35 minutes past the top of the hour. It's going down. Big fuck in the morning. Let's go. Let's get it. It's going down. Right here on Friday 716 Radio.
Oh, hold on.
Ooh. So many songs.
But no, that is trash. Yeah. Being an adult learner is trash. I'm keep trying to tell people, like, get it, because it, like, I was in a classroom with a student and had to explain to them that I was of reasonable age when the internet started. Mm-hmm. Like, to have that conversation, it was just like, oh my God, the internet is so old. First of all, the internet's not that old. Okay.
The internet is almost as old as Jim Crow not being in the South.
I'm like, internet is not that old. I said, I remember when the internet first started. Okay.
It was all
dial-up.
It was all bar.
Dial-up.
It was dial-up. You had to take the phone cord and plug it into the bag.
That's
if
a wrap.
phone call came through, it was a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yo, nothing was more annoying than trying to play these Cartoon Network games that took 8 hours alone. Just for your auntie to call your mama.
Like,
at 7 o'clock at night. Like.
You on the internet? Yeah,
Like, I remember this.
Yeah, you motherfucker. You
AOL.
You talking? Yeah, mama.
Be like, you got mail. As soon as you came in, like, I remember the big cell phones. I remember the jump offs. Like, when car phones were a thing. Like, that's
Car phone.
They need to bring car phones, man.
We do have cars.
No, I'm just saying. No, talking about a phone specifically for
the car, just in the car.
Just so you know, when I'm
Dang.
out here, don't be using my service call car. Don't use my service call car. I would give everybody my home address to be my car phone. Like, my car phone is my home address.
How was that even a real thing?
Car
That's
phones?
dumb. Car phone. I don't know why I'm thinking about
Got
that.
antenna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they ain't really had the antennas.
Dang.
Call me in the car. They be like, call me in the car.
That's definitely
You thought I wasn't getting your voicemail before. Definitely not getting your voicemail.
Like, car phones were, I felt like car phones were a disadvantage. Because, like, if you left your house, and people knew you was in your car, and you wouldn't answer your phone, they knew you purposely working on their car in the car phone.
But, sometimes I don't know what kind of traffic I'm in, though. You don't know what kind of traffic I'm in. You don't know the police behind me.
I've seen the car phone.
You don't know the police behind me.
I don't ever seen anybody use the car phone.
She was like, you know how you call all the time, like, you know.
Chirp, where you at?
Right, you know what I mean?
Oh, I remember church.
Oh, you did chirp all the time.
I remember that.
Where you at?
The whole city behind us. Little getting his hair braided in the park. I was like, he got murdered.
The chirps actually weren't that expensive. It was a Nextel phone.
Yep.
Hard. I remember that.
Flip phones is it.
Nextel phone was like big walkie-talkie.
My favorite, I can honestly say my favorite phone was the Sidekick. Yo, I
you
love
definitely thought
the
you was
Sidekick.
Yo, my
Like,
boy in high school, he thought he was the greatest. He used to walk around to girls and be like, yo, man. He used to take his phone because, it slid up and down. He'd be like, slide up. Like, I was like, oh, you sweet.
Like, I legit, when I saw them, like, revamp the Sidekick and try to bring it out again, like, I legit was thinking about getting one. Like, I was like, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, when they brought the Razor back, I was like, ooh, I'm not gonna get that.
I remember when the Razor was like the hottest.
Yo, it was.
Yo, you got that right? Because cricket had that first blue phone.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you play with it with Snake.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
When the Razor came out, like, if you did not have a Razor, you was out.
I used to jump phones. I used to be the go-to person. Y'all got this phone, just transfer. I got you.
I miss the Razor. Hanging up on people with the Razor. I like you was cutting stuff with the Razor. I'd be like, oh, bro.
But like when they brought the Razor back, like when the Razor came back, it was like $2,000. Ain't nobody paying for no flip phone. Like,
but even though it would end up like this.
Right.
But still, you know what I mean? Nah,
I was like, yo, he revamped the Sidekick. I secretly kind of want that though.
Nice. Probably made some video game
two-way pager.
Like games on that and everything.
Yeah, the two-way.
Good times. Man, the 90s was great. Early 2000s was nice.
Oh man, I miss the beat were alone.
I miss stealing music. I don't do it anymore. I can. But I miss stealing it. I used to steal it. Hey, I thought I was the GOAT when I was looking for like anime music and I would find it on LimeWire. I was like, yo, I'm the master at finding music. Like I used to feel like I was the GOAT.
It validated you as a person.
It did. It was
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So
I was a criminal without being a criminal. That's how I felt.
Like I would legit remember having a Texas Instrument computer and putting in the floppy disk for Oregon Trail.
Yeah. I used to think it was crazy going to the library and getting a computer that got Mario typing on it. I was like, this one got the Mario typing on. Yeah, that's exciting, man.
Because they had the joystick, one orange button and the joystick. Space Invaders. It's Pac-Man.
I try to play Space Invaders.
Remember the Nintendo having to load into the cartridge?
Yes. Even though like I was mad they tried to debunk that, the Nintendo said that like that never helped. I was like, it helped my cartridge.
Absolutely.
It was like you were actually doing damage. Actually, I wasn't. It helped my cartridge. When it was skipping, it helped my cartridge. Same thing with putting batteries in the freezer. Live your life.
Live your life.
I like it.
But I actually have like the Game Boy that attaches to your TV.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's got all the Mario games on it. So just be sitting there like
I can do it all day.
Only thing is you can't save the game. That's the crap.
I couldn't save the game before, so that's fine. Couldn't save it before.
This is why you played that when you ain't saving that game. You start all over. So if you get the board 8 and you shut that joint off.
Yeah, that's why back then when I was playing the game, I was sitting there playing the video game. No, I'm not sitting here playing this because I got to start over.
No, Nintendo you can save.
No, I'm not. No, on the Game Boy.
Oh, not on the Game Boy. Yeah, no. Well, no, Game Boy had the color Game Boy had the feature where you could save.
No.
I had to give it back.
I had to give it back.
My game back down all this.
I had Tamagotchi. Everything.
Yeah, I had a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, it definitely died.
I had the pet pal, the little pet pal.
We like.
I didn't know what I needed to do.
No, you good.
They sell Tamagotchis at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, they sell them again. They got popular again.
Yeah. Like my joint, like that and the one that you had to feed.
Yeah.
It would die.
Every time. I didn't understand what the buttons meant. So
only 3. Like, I just said that. It didn't separate these little 3.
Which one did what?
It was like, dude, I just fed you. I don't know, and it's dead. Okay. Or I would lose my joint, and then I would find it right before my joint died. Like, so that's where it was. My bad. What they need to bring back though in schools is the babies that you got to take care of.
Do they look?
You know,
they need to bring
those
those
babies really ain't
gonna make it.
Like, yeah, they do. Okay.
Well, you know what? I've never joined in that. I know some girls that have.
It cried. That joint was ignorant.
But
like 3 a.m.
I need to cry for real though. Like at least 6-7 times every day. Just
not 6.
No, like when they programmed it when I was younger, when they programmed it, they would cry at the most inconvenient hours. Like you was clean sleep at 3 a.m. And it would not stop crying. Like in that joint, you couldn't take the batteries out.
Yeah, I did something.
And guess what? Still ain't stopped y'all from getting pregnant. I know.
This is what happens when you don't let him finish his thought.
I read a post on Facebook and I was like, this is wrong. It said, man, for it to be no good men out here, like y'all got kids. I was like, oh, that's so true. I laughed about it. It was wrong. Mm-hmm. And I was funny though.
I've made it kidless. 39 years.
I did. I was doing good.
I was doing good.
Well, you got married. So
that was a Lord,
that was a Lord.
That was a Lord.
It's like I kind of made it. Granted, 16 years of it was rebellion, but I still made it. Kidless. I'm a unicorn. They be like, you ain't got no kids. No, I don't.
Excuse me.
I'm a unicorn.
I thought it was funny.
That's because but it's not. That doesn't mean anything. It still could be a lot of not good men out there.
I just thought it was funny. That's all. I'm just bringing it up because I thought it was funny. Yeah, that's hilarious. I was like, what?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Things that people say on Facebook. I'm just saying. Ooh, yeah. They should write that to a TV show. Was this on Facebook or was it? Something like that. This was on Facebook that time. It was not on Facebook. Wayne Brady said it on the show. Not Wayne Brady. Is this a
I
don't never know what none of these people are saying.
Hey!
Oh shoot! I got a car.
Oh! I put you on a flight.
That joint gonna be coached though.
Huh?
I said that joint gonna be coached though.
Sure.
I might be
I'm gonna
spirit.
put you on the flight.
Some people ain't never been on a plane, so you know.
And coach.
There's no difference.
Friday, 716, your boy Big Frank. You like to the Big Frank in the morning. That was Chris Brown. I was going down this morning. Listen, it's been good. It's been live. It's been lit. It's been fire. It's been off the chain. It's been something real. You know the deal. Pop that. Don't do that.
Absolutely not.
This morning, we're gonna go and start with Derek now with our final thought.
All right, final thought. Yo, real spit. All right, you heard this from me. Find you somebody that will help you direct your path. There's nothing wrong with having a mentor. It's actually something that you should look for. You know what I mean? That's going to hear you out about the things and what you want to do and help you direct your way into it. You know what I mean? I used to want to be a writer, but nobody really directed me in that way. And now that I'm older, I wish if I did, I'd be further along than I am now. So find you somebody that has your best interest, that ain't only your mama or your daddy, that your best interest at heart.
Jay Cherie.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bonus one.
I'm like, you gonna take this whole stick.
No, my words of encouragement is to say, healing is achievable if you allow yourself to heal. You know, we oftentimes paint this picture that it's too hard to fully heal because you have to go through the layers, but in actuality, it's achievable. You just gotta take it one step at a time. So it's definitely achievable. You don't have to walk around here broken. Take it in strides, take it in steps, but take it to the Lord, because that's who's gonna really be able to heal you. Bars.
Row your boat.
Here we go.
Gently down the stream. Merrily. Life about a dream.
Life is but a dream.
Life is but a dream. If you believe it, you can receive it. All right? What you mean, Frank? If life is nothing more than the dream that you can have, and all you got to do is row your boat, put your hands to the plow and row. Put the work in for the dream, and so row your boat gently. It ain't got to be hard. Just believe. Down the stream, merrily. In other words, with joy, with happiness, with passion, with love, down the stream. You ain't got to go against the current. You ain't got to fight. Flow with the stream. Merrily. Life is but a dream. If you dream it, you can have it.
Please tell me you playing Little Red Boat.
It's going down. This big Frank in the morning. I can't find it fast enough. It's going down. First, I'll let y'all see you tomorrow.
Little Red Boat should have been the next song after that. Trying to get back to show.
I was trying to see where he's gonna go. I was like, I don't know where he's gonna go.
Courtney, I'm telling you. He said he just found it. Listen, I'm telling you. It's interesting.
I don't know where he's gonna go with that one.
Because I didn't know.
Like, Little Red Boat should have been the perfect song after that. Like,
I was with you. I was until you started plowing the water.
Right.
Because you got to plow the water.
Bro.
No. What is put your hand to the plow?
That's
push.
When you plow, that's
When you plow,
you plow a field.
When you plow, you push?
Yes, you push.
When you roll, you push or you pull?
No, you pull.
You pull and you push.
No.
I want you to roll without pushing.
Hey y'all, we're gonna wrap this up because clearly we got to take time to explain to Frank the difference between plowing and rowing. So we gonna get with y'all tomorrow to be easy.
You know what I meant. Same principle to mine.